gonna VIP that guy. So obviously, first thing I want to talk about is a little bit of stuff about Diablo Immortal, right? Is because like you guys, a lot of people have had a lot of opinions about this game, and honestly, it's probably been my favorite content that we've had out of a stream in a long time. Because so, all right, I've been playing Diablo Immortal, I've been going through the game, and I hate to say it, guys, but I've been cheating on you. Fact is, gentlemen, is I played it a little bit off stream. I did. Music's loud. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Sorry, guys. Apologies. I think that should be a little bit better. And yeah, I was cheating on you guys, and I decided that I would play the game a little bit on my own. And so I was doing that, and I got to the first raid boss of the game. Now, you guys might not know this, but Diablo Immortal has raids. And I don't really have it open right now. It would take me a bit of a pain in the ass to get this open and show you guys. But his name was Lassal the Painbringer or something like that. And whenever I was doing the fight, the only thing that I could think of and remember was that this took 3 years to make. It was 3 entire years to come up with a boss that jumped around and it had circles that didn't even accurately display where your character would get hit. And honestly, I was having fun in Diablo Immortal. I thought it was great. And then I got to that boss, and I realized that I was playing the worst game that I had ever played in my entire life. And I have played Superman 64. I've watched videos of E.T. Atari. And I really feel like I was playing the worst game of my entire life. It was pretty disappointing and pretty sad. And I think we've got about one more stream left of Diablo Immortal. I'm going to hit level 60. I'm going to run some $25 greater rifts. And then after that, I think it's time for us to play another game. You guys might remember, I've mentioned this other game multiple times, and that other game is going to be Genshin Impact. I'm kidding. It's going to be Final Fantasy. And you know what? It's not the announcement for today. We've got even more shit to talk about, but yeah, I'm thinking I do maybe 1 or 2 more streams of Diablo Immortal, maybe have a little bit of fun, and then at the start of next week, we start Final Fantasy. Now, I'll actually have a date for you guys on Twitter. I'm not ready to commit to a date, but that is what the plan is, right? I'll maybe take a few more days, because honestly, guys, I've been so, like, I was having fun, like, because I was like, man, I was like, what's the thing everybody says about Diablo Immortal? They're all like, oh, man, this is such a good game. This is a great game. I love this game, and it's so fun. And it's like, I thought to myself, I'm like, man, how really true is that? I did that fucking boss, and I found out they were lying. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's fun to kill Leoric again in Act 1. Yeah, oh, wow, that's great. But it's a lot like, you know, I told you guys about, like, New World. It's like the more serious you take it, the worse the game is. I watched some guy the other day. He was the #1 free-to-play player in Diablo Immortal, getting absolutely fucking farmed by whales. And I think to myself, how low does your self-esteem have to be to sit there and fucking grind your ass off 18 hours a day just to get beat by Quinn, who's spending $5 grand a day to not even get a fucking 5-star gem? I saw a 5-star gem a couple of days ago on the auction house, and it was only $400. Can you imagine that? What an amazing steal. Imagine only $400 for 1 gem for your character in a video game. Isn't that amazing? And I thought to myself, I might actually buy one of these. And then I realized that you know, what's the point here? So the entire servers are all gated. It's so nobody gets too far behind, nobody gets too far ahead. You guys thought it was a good game. It was a Blizzard game, and so that's what it is. It's a phone game. I'm starting to realize that Diablo Immortal was a phone game. You're right about that. Anyway, guys, I've got a lot of things to look at on Reddit and some things to say, and just in general go through some of the posts that you guys have made. And that's it. And scale of the game, yeah, the scale of the game. I'm not really that excited. And Blizzard's dead. Honestly, like, I feel like I actually almost want to make a video about Diablo Immortal. I want to go back and make like a, you know, like that New World video that I did that was like a 45-minute just like going through the whole game. But the reason why I don't want to do that, right? The main reason I'm afraid of doing that is it would require me to play the game. And I'm not sure I'm ready to put myself through that level of torture. I don't know. It's, very stressful, and it's hard for me to really think of, etc. And so I don't know. I'll decide pretty soon, but I have been playing the game a little bit. And I think that, as I said, the biggest winner of the whole Diablo Immortal fiasco would be Lost Ark. Because people thought to themselves, wow, this is so abusive. They allow you to spend $400 a day. This is so predatory. $400 a day. Imagine only spending $400 a day for Diablo Immortal. I couldn't. And yeah, no, I know it's crazy. You're looking fresh as fuck. I know, man. Well, the thing is, like, I had to, I was going to change my shirt, right, for the announcement, but, like, I figured that I would probably save that for tomorrow's Games Expo, right? We obviously got that going on tomorrow. And anyway, I want to go through and I want to just look at some of the posts here. Obviously, a lot of stuff on Reddit. And we're going to go through a number of those things as well. Camilo Vasquez has been promoted, and oh, I saw this. Yeah, people tagged me in this and everything like that. It's good to see. As I said, I think the best thing, like one of the best things to come out of the whole Johnny Depp trial thing and all the things about that is the fact that, like, you have somebody like this who is turned into, like, almost a celebrity because of the fact that they're actually good at their job. It's not because they're an island boy. It's not because they have 5 different face tattoos on their face, but it's actually because they went to college for something and they learned about it and they're really good at it. And people are like, wow, that's incredible. I can't believe you're so good at this. Like, honestly, I think that's one of the best things. Am I wrong? Like, I think it's great. Yeah, absolutely. So listen, we got some other stuff. So here we go. Remember when I told you guys that there was going to be news stories about this whenever it happened? Here it is. Streamer spends nearly $4,000 on Diablo Immortal and doesn't get any 5-star legendary gems. A Twitch streamer from New Zealand. I wonder who that is. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm not surprised. If you only spend $4,000, how can you possibly expect to get all the stuff, man? Far worse than Genshin? I don't know. You know what I've actually found is that we've had a correction on this. People have been throwing out numbers about, like, how much money is it going to take to become, the best player in Diablo Immortal. And people are saying $100,000, $80,000. Turns out it's going to be more than that. We have a recalculation now that the game has been released, and we're looking at like 200 to 300,000 minimum. And also, I want to say that there's another really big factor about this is that Diablo Immortal has seasons. So whenever you buy all this stuff, it only lasts for 1 season. So really, you have to spend that much money, like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times a year, right? And so, yeah, you guys y'all forgot about the seasons. I didn't forget about this. Well, actually, I did. There was a Reddit post that reminded me. Yeah, streamer spends $4,000 on Diablo Immortal. The more I see of this, more it feels like I'm a minority. It can't stop destroying the video games I grew up alongside of. It's sad, man. I'm going to be honest. It really is sad. And I think the thing is, I think it's kind of funny to see stuff like this because it's just so ridiculous. And it goes and it just shows people exactly how insane and how outrageous it really is. What did I miss? I mean, what you miss is, like, this game is going to be going on for a while, in my opinion. I think that we've got another probably month or so of content out of this game, because here's what I think is going to happen, is that I think that Blizzard is going to change the monetization in Diablo Immortal. And they're going to say, listen, we hear you. We messed up. We've spent too much. You have to spend too much money to get the kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. No, I think they're going to do that. And what they're going to do is they're going to lower the amount of money that you have to spend from $200,000 down to only about $30,000 to $40,000 a season for Diablo Immortal. So you can get your full character geared out for only $30,000 to $40,000. So if you're going to buy a new car, you just buy this character instead. And no, that's it. And the best thing about it, guys, keep it in mind. So, like, the best thing about this is the fact that whenever they do that, everybody's going to be like, wow, I can't believe it. Blizzard cares. They're finally listening to the players. They care about what we think. They care about how we feel. They're so glad. And I'm glad about that, man. I am. And I'm so glad Blizzard's going to listen to us. Yeah, it's only going to be $30,000. And I can guarantee you the best thing about this is the fact that people are going to say what I'm saying and be serious about it. They're actually going to be completely serious about it. I think it's funny. And when the usual time is up and Asmon didn't even tweet. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, guys. We had to set some things up, and also I woke up a little bit late. So we're at a little bit of a later start to the day, but I think that's okay. And I have to realize OTK's having a huge announcement today. Really? I didn't? Oh my God. Did you guys know that? We're having a big announcement. That's crazy. Oh my God. This changes my whole plans. I was going to complain about Diablo Immortal for 7 hours and then play the game. Yeah, and then spend $1,000 on it after I complained about it for 6 hours. Damn, that's too bad, guys. Yeah, where's E-Rob? Anyway, so look, let's go over here. Now, it was probably as stressed as fuck because the announcement Game Expo let him sleep a bit with his body pillow. I actually do sleep with that body pillow, but it's not on purpose. It's just in the bed, and so it's like, you know, it is what it is, right? That's generally what it's been. And to be honest, like having a body pillow like that is not really it's not that unpleasant. Yeah, I think it's actually quite nice. It's enjoyable. It's, you know, all right, let's, all right. Anyway, so OTK announcement today, not even a tweet, either emergency, slept in. No, it was a time zone thing. We had a little bit of a time zone, you know, clarification, and so now we're back on it and everything's okay. Thought I was gonna stream today, maybe even tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the OTK Games Expo, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've been looking through some of the games, and we were going through some of the stuff, and I'll just say I'm very, very excited. I also want to say that I am equally nervous. I'm very, very nervous about the OTK Games Expo. And we also have the Summer Games Fest that's happening the day after. Like, this is going to be an incredible fucking week, man. I'm going to be honest. It is absolutely insane. I'm excited. Yeah, refresh it. I'll look at some other stuff afterwards. But, yeah, we're back. We're back. Everything's okay. WoW Loot Box Mythic Plus. See, this is what we were looking for, guys. Like, obviously, this is one of the things that... you know, a lot of players, you talk about WoW, right? And WoW has like an older player base. They don't necessarily have as much time to get into these games nowadays. And so we've got the bonus loot box. Bonus loot boxes can be purchased for an extra chance at loot for Mythic Plus Dungeon. Item level is determined by keystone level or of the completed Mythic Plus Dungeon. And it's only $1.50, right? So like you think about it. You spend, think about this, You spend $1.50 and you save 30 minutes and you don't even have to play with people. It's a 90% off deal, which is true, right? It's like basically you're working for $3 an hour if you're not buying these. It's 90% off, yeah. Like I think that, you know, this post right here, you know what this really makes me excited for is Dragonflight. I mean, this is going to be great. I'm going to ask you guys something. Now that we've had like the whole Diablo Immortal thing like this, look at dude, people are fucking pissed. Not even remotely funny. Lamau sent shivers down my spine. Asmon's financial advisor just started sweating. I'm gonna be honest, like, I think that's what I find to be so funny about Diablo Immortal is the moment that I put the running total of money that I spent on the game on above my webcam, everybody else started doing the exact same thing. And I wonder, like, if we go for a week from now, we can calculate all of the money that all of the streamers have, like, collectively spent on this game. Yeah, I know. I said Rich doing the same thing. No, I know. Yes, a trendsetter. I know. The thing is, not necessarily the trend that I wanted to set, but it's okay. Or is lighting money on fire. Oh, no, it's just a card. Never mind. And 90% off, though. Yeah, exactly. So, like, if they added these into the game, I mean, this would be something that... What's so funny to me about this is that I actually think that most of the player base in WoW would keep playing and spend money on this. It's like if you're into the cock and ball torture that Shadowlands put you through, yeah, you'll buy a loot box. Yeah, you buy one. I mean, might as well, right? I mean, really, like, I mean, you might as well just deal with it and just let it happen to you, man. And that's it. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I think that it would be, exactly. And when's the OTK announcement? Yeah, chill, bro, chill. Listen, I got to go through a few things and talk about that. I haven't been online for 2 days. I took a day off because I wanted to get things ready for the Games Expo. I got to catch up with the community, right? Or at least the ones that I haven't banned yet. And so, yeah, there's some other stuff I got to get into. New camera. I did have to get a new camera. My old one was giving me trouble, and so I had to get a new camera, some of the headset, right? And that's the way it goes. And, you know, it's one of those unfortunate things, but, you know, technology, it comes and goes, and you always have to get new stuff, etc., right? I mean, that's obvious. It looks good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got the room cleaned up and everything. And I'm actually okay with pay to win in games. I'm right, you're wrong. So the funny thing about this is that I actually think that we're not that far away from people becoming unironically okay with this. Because once the Zoomers get graduated out of college and they start getting, like their, entry-level job, making, 50, 60 grand a year, and they're just, they don't know what to do with their money. It's like, you might as well buy some loot boxes. I don't know. We got to get Ted Cruz on. I was actually serious about that, right? This is something I'm going to look into. I'm going to give it a couple of days to see how things evolve. And then after that, I think I'll probably just, I might give old Lion Ted a call. And so what's this over here? WoW's a game that's played for loot only. Yeah, exactly. This would legit kill the game if it was implemented. No, it wouldn't. In my opinion, if Shadowlands didn't kill WoW, what is dead can never die. I don't think the game can die. I really don't think so. Like, I don't think it doesn't matter, like, what they do or anything like that. Like, it just literally makes no fucking difference. It's like they can do the most heinous, dumb shit. They can have a fucking sexual harassment lawsuit and have people going to jail for this shit. People dying over this shit. And it's like a lawsuit by a company and everything. And you know what they do is they turn around and they make you sign a social contract. They're the ones that make you sign the contract. Can you believe that? Can you believe that horse shit? We're the ones that got to sign the contract, not them. And so that's what happens. And it's like, if people are okay with that, I'm not. I mean, what else is there to say, man? And that's it. You got Ted Cruz on stream. I hope that I hope it happens, but it's going to be a lot. 800% value. This honestly would be a terrible loot blocks idea. Honestly, I feel like it would be a good one. The thing is, if people can spend any money, like, I want to dispel the illusion that the people that whale in video games are like the casual, everyday dads that have a great marketing job at a Fortune 500 company, okay? This is not the Fortune 500 dads with disposable income. These are people that get, like their monthly neat bucks or like mom's giving them some money, or they're, using their financial aid for community college or something like that. I mean, who would do this? And they go and they just spend it on the game. One time there was this guy, his name was Morbid, and I heard that he was gonna like buy something to, like, improve his life or something like that, but he didn't feel confident only having 4 million gold, so he had to RMT to get 2 million more gold. And it's like, this dude, this is the kind of guy, he's like taking pictures of himself in the mirror in his bathroom. Like, I mean, I guess everybody kind of does that, but it's still pretty crazy, man. It is. No, not Morbin. No, he was Morbin on the fucking RMTs. He was going crazy. And Morbol, yeah, that's the guy that Jeff didn't like. Exactly. That's Morbed Up. Yeah, he just went wild, man. I don't participate in the vault. What do you do then? Dude, that's crazy. Like, I actually don't think, like, what do y'all think about the vault in Shadowlands? Like, I don't think it's that bad. If you want me to be totally honest, like, I think the vault in Shadowlands is totally okay. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, it's not bad. There's nothing like that. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, it's like, I don't think that loot boxes are, like, always bad. It's like, you can have, like, for example, like a boss is a loot box, effectively, right? Because you kill a boss and random things drop. But, like, the problem is whenever you spend money to get loot boxes. You spend time to get loot boxes, like, like, maybe that's bad. But, like, I think it's mainly the money thing, right? Where you spend real money on it. Because, like, a boss is effectively, it's like a really fancy loot box with, like, wings and, like, a fucking sword or something like that, Like, that's about it. Would you prefer, what's this here? Let me read this real quick. Currency from the chest. Would I prefer currency? Well, you can get currency so you can get the sockets on your gear. I actually think it's perfect, man. Can't tell if it's real or fake. I actually saw that Blizzard made a video of a guy playing StarCraft and, like, his son trying to spend money on the game, and the guy chastising his son. And I guess now that guy is playing Diablo Immortal. And so that's about it. Let me scroll down and see if anybody is actually in favor of this. Oh, here we go. Think about this. I'd buy it a ton. Because doing the Mythic Plus, I hate doing Mythic Plus. And this would save me time. And it's like doing 2 runs with guaranteed loot. That's actually amazing. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? So all you have to do now is you just spend some money, you get the item. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I think I would be happy about that. I mean, of course. Let me go back. I gotta look at some more of these. We got so many of these to look at. I was off for 3 days. I turned away from art. Nah, people are going ape shit about this Diablo Immortal thing. Like, honestly, I feel bad. I've only made 5 videos about it. Like, I should be making 15, to be honest with you. Yeah, I need to be popping off, going as hard as I can with this. As we go start streaming depression, I'm out of here. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I put some time into streams, and I do what I need to do. Forbes article, oh yeah, people are going absolutely ape shit, man. Like, it's nuts. And what's this here? The Game Rant article. What's this? Let me go ahead and read this. And would you let Z's and a Pee Wee Gauntlet wear one shirt? Time for shirt? No, yeah, of course I'd take one of the shirts. Absolutely. Yeah. How people not get bored from buying items in video games? Why do people not get bored? I think honestly it's just because they do. They go really hard and they buy a bunch of stuff in the game, and then after that they just kind of they get tired of it and they move on. I think it's that simple. Did you look at Metacritic for Diablo? So Diablo Immortal is it's like Blizzard games are competing. It's like they're competing with each other for the lowest score on these different review games, because you've got like Warcraft Reforged, Warcraft Arclight Rumble, and now you've got Diablo Immortal, 3 phone games, and guess what? A lot of people don't like them. It's pretty fucking funny, but we'll see what happens. Let me go back over here and look at this. Berserk will be concluded by Miura's staff. So I actually wanted to talk about this for a few minutes, and then I have something else I want to look at too. And this right here is, I'm going to be honest, I think it's a good thing. They're actually bringing back Berserk. They're bringing back Berserk, and they're going to have the staff that Miura, basically, the thing is, like, the reason why I'm okay with this is because of this, right? It's because people need to remember is that, like, he trained those guys to continue the story after him. Now, in my opinion, I want to talk, this is going to be a little bit of spoilers, guys, so just take a second or two. Here's what I think is going to happen at the end of Berserk, okay? Is that what's going to happen is I think Guts is going to kill Griffith, and Guts is going to die in the process. I think that's what's going to happen. Like, what do you guys think? Like, and I think that Griffith, because Griffith, like, all of the people that he sacrificed during the eclipse to become Femto, not all of them are sacrificed. He never truly became one of the God Hand, right? So, like, it would allow Guts, who's, like, basically, like, everything except for a god, to kill Griffith, who's a god except for this one little bit, right? It's like an Achilles heel type situation, and that's kind of what I'm expecting, man. And that's, in my opinion, I think that's the best way for me to do it, and or for them to do it. I'm sorry, and that's what I would do. Okay, if it was up to me, that's what I would do, and I think that would be the profit. No, the thing is, I think that a good story, I've said this before, right? A good story, you should be able to kind of predict what's going to happen. Like, you should have twists and turns and things that are a little bit like, oh wait, what's that? But I do think that, like, with good storytelling, you should be able to actually tell, like, oh, well, this is actually what's going to happen. It's going to go, and it's going to be this way, right? And yeah, Guts to get his own eclipse. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that he'll die. It'll be a tragic hero. But yeah, I think it's the right decision for them to continue the story, especially in the context of them, being trained by Miura himself to continue the story. It's not like a situation where, like Game of Thrones, where they just kind of go off the rails and do whatever they want. And that's it. What happened to your room? Actually, I went through and I had basically clean up some stuff, right? I mean, I had that little, like, Chocobo plushie. The thing is, like, the reason why I took him down is pretty simple. It's that every single time that people saw this plushie, it made them think, like, oh man, like, Asmongold's gonna play Final Fantasy. And I just got so upset seeing people talk about that. It stressed me out. And so, you know what I did? I just got rid of him. I threw him in the garbage. I got rid of him. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but it's what I had to do. Cam's so high quality. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm going to keep using this one or not. The fact is that I look more greasy than I usually do, and I'm not sure that's... Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Why you do this? Why do you do this? Why you do this? Like, what is this? Like an AI made cursed Asmongold. I didn't know any better. Guys, this looks like I just got done sucking a clown's dick. What do you who did this? I mean, what, like, how do you even, like, what's an AI? Like, how could this even happen? You don't want to, no, I'm not wrong though. Like, for real, that's exactly what it looks like. The only thing inaccurate about this real talk is probably the amount of teeth I have. And so it costs over 224K. Yeah, so guys, obviously that's pretty much what's going on. Announcement today, 1 p.m. Central Time. What time is it, guys? Is it 1 p.m.? I don't know. I don't know. Is the time on this shit is weird. Yeah, is it 1 p.m.? It is. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think we're late? Oh my god. That's too bad. I guess, guys, I'm sorry. We're not going to do the announcement today. Oh yeah, we missed the window. Like, I had to do it. The thing is, it's like I had to do it. It's like an eclipse, right? If you miss it the one day, it's not going to be around for another 80 years. So I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen today. I apologize. But what I do have, fortunately, is I do have a video. Somebody made a video for me, and I figure it's about time that we watch this video. And you know, speaking of OTK, etc., we've got the OTK Games Expo coming out tomorrow, and somebody made this, and I wanted to pull it up and watch it for you guys. Who is OTK? So I think we're gonna watch this real quick, and then after that, maybe play a little bit of Diablo Immortal or something. I'm sorry we weren't able to do the announcement today. It really is just a disappointment, but unfortunately, you know, that's life. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this video. Who is OTK? Wow, I look great. Damn. Damn, I look really good. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Go-to place for live streaming entertainment on the internet.
Yeah.
With a history that goes back many years. Many memorable events have happened over the lifetime of the site, like Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Is this Ice Poseidon's cameraman? I think I recognize the voice. Is that him? I met that guy once, but like, yeah, is it? I thought so. Okay, yeah. I don't remember his name.
Ninja playing Fortnite with Drake, and Soulja Boy telling his viewers to turn their speakers down. Twitch has not only become a place for individual creators to grow,
we went to
but also a hub
Burger.
for all collaboration.
I remember that.
Since the site's conception, streamers have come together to create, entertain, and most importantly, get those sweet Twitch primes.
That's what
many
matters.
groups and organizations.
It sucks because like now, like we hardly ever get the opportunity to. It's like anytime you sell out for Twitch Prime nowadays, like everybody gets mad at you. Like I'm telling you guys, for anybody who's a new viewer, Twitch Prime, like begging for Twitch Primes used to be like cool. It used to be like, man, give me money. And then people were like, oh, I forgot. And like I had like a, yeah, that's the emote and everything about that. Yeah. And I don't know what happened, man. I think people just ran out of Twitch Primes. That's what it was.
Have formed throughout the years, but none quite like OTK. A group of WoW nerds and a man-child who joined forces with the goal of making content no other streamer nor organization would dare to make.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest,
because no other org would even think.
That event, the funniest thing about that is like whenever we did this event, is like, you know, some of the viewers, I mean, the viewers, like, let's be honest, like if we had, because at the beginning of it, right, like I started the whole thing off and it had like a green screen behind me and everything, and then I pushed it down, and like whenever I did that, like literally nobody could have expected that, and they were like, what the fuck, that's so crazy. And it's like it was such a surprise to them, and they could have never even predicted that would have happened at all. Like I was actually surprised because I went through a whole sword run, nobody even saw it in any way.
Mostly because no other org would even think about attempting the dumb shit that they do. But
just because no other org would go out and do physical activity. That's the real reason.
One True King has quickly become one of the #1 orgs on Twitch. Considering the young age of the org, OTK has some minor bumps in their path, but have still been able to put out content that improves with every stream. And besides, they're a new org. These things happen. The story of...
Bro, like, I remember that stream, like, that lady that was at that event, man, like, she was coming up, like, I don't know why she was wearing a tiara. Like, I still have no idea why that was happening. Like, why was she wearing a tiara? Like, what was the point of that?
OTK is a story filled with sponsors, content creators, and a lots of spending. Back in July 2019, on a twin air mattress, after wrapping up a classic WoW tournament with Mia Malkova's boyfriend, S-Fan and Asmongold reflected on the ease and large amount of positive feedback from the stream. While reading comments on how well the overall event was.
This is actually what we did. Like, I'm not kidding. Like this, we literally did this. The only part that's inaccurate is my hair. That's Photoshop. They removed some of my hair. It didn't look like that. Didn't look that bad.
Asmon began to think, and he took a sip from his Wendy's cup. Asmon pondered the possibilities of broadening his horizons. Asmon had many offers to join orgs, but he knew if he was going to get involved with an organization, it would have to be his own. After sharing his thoughts with Rich and S-Fan, the three began to bounce ideas off each other.
That's actually true, yeah.
Unfortunately, as the plan was coming to fruition, S-Fan completely
That's what it's like whenever you try to send me a
derailed
DM.
the conversation by going on about the classic WoW hype. This set back the creation of OTK by 4 months. It wouldn't be until the beginning of 2020 that the idea would begin to take shape. But Asmon, Rich, and S-Fan knew they couldn't do it by themselves. They figured that it would be in their best interest to recruit more people to help make their dreams a reality. And
That's true, because none of us...
ICDC, Asmon knew that he had to succeed. They needed someone who was hardworking, passionate, and trustworthy.
It's the guy from JoJo.
That first person who came to be, in their minds, was Tips Out Baby.
The thing is, like, with Tips, right, is, like, the problem that me and S-Fan and Rich had is, like, nobody wanted to do any actual work, right? So, like, we had this idea, like, oh, man, we start up this org, we're going to have all this stuff. But we're like, man, we need somebody to actually, like, do it. You know what I mean? And so that, that's where Tips came in, you know.
With his previous knowledge on how to run an actual business and well put together classic dual league, Tips Out Baby seemed to be the perfect fit. Now, a part of the crew, Tips Out began to contract branding.
I really hate looking at these pictures of us whenever we were younger because we visibly look a lot younger. And this was like maybe 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I hate seeing these pictures from like just a few years ago. It's like, man, what the hell happened?
Agencies, making OTK more of a reality than an idea.
That's whenever I went spicy nuggets. I remember, like, I was going to get, like, my friends and everybody to, like, go there with me. And then, like, nobody wanted to go with me to get spicy nuggets. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put on a suit, and I'm going to go up there all by myself, and I'm going to get spicy nuggets and eat them. And that was the same day that we had the, I remember it was the day that we had a name reservation for Classic WoW. And my name got stolen.
Rich, S-Fan, and Tips Out were all WoW affiliated. They knew that in the beginning, OTK's content would be more WoW related. But they didn't want it to always be like this. In order to expand their content, they all thought long and hard who would be best fit. And after some time, they all had the same name in mind. Shroud. But unfortunately, he was locked into the Mixer contract, so they all agreed on the second best candidate, Mizkif, who is known for his witty banter, likable personality, and willingness to entertain no matter the risk. Mizkif knew that he'd have easy content for at least a week if he joined OTK, and so he did. This relieved Asmon, and now with the full squad, they could begin to take necessary steps to fully establish the org. Unfortunately, they ran into some problems with the org's original name, Prime, as it was already taken by some British and American YouTubers.
Yeah, we were actually going to call it Prime or something else like that. And, like, I remember basically we talked to, like, a legal team, and they're like, is this going to be a problem with, you know, Twitch Prime? And they were just like, listen, it's Amazon. It's time to think of another name.
Feeling defeated, they went back to their treehouse and came up with a new name we know as today, One True King.
Imagine that.
The reasoning behind this name? Because they're stupid. Now with an official name and members.
I want to let you know, like, that actually wasn't, like, in character. Mizkif, I think, actually hates the name. And he probably just added, like, that, that wasn't, like, in character or anything. Like, he actually hates it.
OTK was ready to be announced in an unexpected fashion. Each member tweeted a cryptic video of DeviantArt characters of themselves, one by one.
They're not DeviantArt. If they did, they'd have extra body parts that were sexual organs that nobody even knows exist yet.
Leaving to the public to speculate that they were going to reveal a D&D campaign. But on October 11, 2020 on Asmongold stream, they revealed OTK to the world. Following the reveal, the guys quickly realized that none of them knew how to operate a camera, so NMP LOL was announced as OTK's 6th member.
Isn't it crazy? Like, honestly, it's funny for me to think about how bad Nick's announcement video is. It really is funny because, like, you think, like, look at Bruce's announcement video and, like, look at Nick's announcement video. Like, we did Nick dirty. Oh my God.
Shortly after, OTK's first event was held, the Halloween IRL Transmog Contest. This stream consisted of Asmon, S-Fan, Rich Campbell, Mizkif, Melena's boyfriend rating viewer submissions with a $5,000 prize pool. This was well received by the community. The streams kept
people
coming.
liked it.
Hosted by Mizkif,
this is like, I remember it took me a half hour to recover
first
for this.
OTK Friends.
It was so unpleasant.
With notable moments such as the Great Turkey Play and a game of musical chairs. Just like the real Pilgrims used to do. And the streams didn't stop there.
This was some real clown shit, man.
Way too much money was spent on old cardboard and plastic. But in the end, they raised over $275,000 for the first charity.
I'm so glad that meta's done.
Holographic Lugia,
I am. I'm so glad.
For their final event of the year, Asmon hosted the Race to World First Roundtable, a multi-week event following WoW's top guilds, as they compete to complete its newest raid. By this time, the streams were doing great. At the end of 2021, a shareholders meeting was held to discuss the progress of the org and Asmon Love of Furries. But what would an org be without a couple original shows under the belt?
That's not it.
Clipped, OTK's first show, was announced, a gathering of professional reactors to watch meme compilations.
Yeah, I'll have you guys know, like, Clipped was pretty much my idea. Because, like, you can tell if it's, like, one of my ideas for something the org does if it takes literally no effort. Because I would never actually suggest something that would take time or effort.
Submitted by viewers. It was OTK's biggest success by far, with the host and guests definitely looking like they wanted to be there.
Yeah.
It was followed by their most controversial show in their catalog, Schooled, with most of the class being forced to drop out because they all outed for cheating. So much had been accomplished in a year.
Yeah.
So a $60,000 party was held to celebrate the anniversary of OTK. The constant flickering of cameras, $5,000 worth of sparkles, and a Karen Airbnb host. And the magician was pretty cool. So I'd say
that guy was really badass.
OTK was officially a year old, and things were looking good. But it was time for their family to grow. Known for his dashing good looks and cool vibe, former scene kid Seer was brought on the board. But
I could see Seer being a scene kid.
In partnership with Twitch Gaming, OTK announced their first
we had to look up. Wow.
Viewers loved the unique blend of trivia and improv, and absolutely no one called it a ripoff of Deal or No Deal. Next was a match made in heaven. Unhealthy
we only have
gamers
new ideas.
Sports. OTK Game Day, hosted by the guy who lives with Soda Poppin'. Viewers were treated to Austin's finest struggling to kick a ball into a big-ass goal for 2 hours. Notable moments include Lamont
Bro, like this shit, I remember watching this
multiple times.
My dad got mad at E-Rob for this. My dad straight up said, like, he should not have done that. Like, that was over the line. That was too much.
Asmongold was wise not to take part. Besides, he was preparing to announce OTK's newest members.
This is my weekly shower.
During the second annual OTK Friendsgiving, it was revealed that Tectone would join OTK. And although no one knew who he was, and still don't, he was welcomed with open arms. A few months later, Emeru joined the team. No doubt due to her wicked DDR skills and her love of cosplay. Of course, with more members come more events. Venturing into the esport half of the esports org, OTK held their first tournament, the OTK Apex Invitational. Following the tournament success, yet another new member was announced, Bruce Dropamoff.
I really think like this one was just so much better than all the other ones. I'm gonna be honest. It was just so much better. Like, this is probably one of the best ones that we've done.
This was OTK's attempt to reach an entirely new audience, Zoomers. Which brings us to present day. In a world of clean-cut and professional content, it is refreshing to have an organization that hasn't forgotten their roots. OTK has managed to find a balance between high production and improvisation, which has progressively gotten better as time has passed. I believe this is the reason for their success. But their success cannot be just attributed to OTK members alone. There are dozens of employees behind the scene who keep things running smoothly and
these are the people that do the work.
Manage the day-to-day operations.
Yeah, they're the ones that do the work.
Who would have thought that these 5 guys sitting around a cozy campfire will go on to create the greatest org on Twitch?
Honestly, like, one of the things that like sucks is like whenever we did this video, like, it was very early on in OTK, and so we didn't really have the opportunity to have like Nick and Schlatt in the video and like do them like with the campfire and everything about that. Like, I always find that disappointing. Like, if we could go back, it would be really, really fun to have both of them there and everything like that, man. It would.
Zach.
Yeah?
Zach, we're here.
Asmon, we've been here for like an hour, man.
Is it time for me to stop stalling?
Yep. It's time.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, today, as I said, we have an announcement. And if you haven't gathered already, this is no ordinary stream. Gentlemen, it's time. Well, well, well. Turns out that sometimes you get a second chance. Sometimes we get another opportunity to sit around this campfire. It's a little bit warm, so we're a little bit farther away from it. And today, guys, we have everybody here, as well as our two new members, new owners, Nick and Schlatt. How do you guys feel?
I feel great, man.
You feel great?
You know, I really loved not being in the video at all. You talking about all the announcements.
No, you were in the video. Remember, like, Miz, it showed you, and it was like you were, like, really bored, and you didn't want to be there.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's just we have a lot of clips of that, and so,
I get it.
yeah,
I
it's
get
hard
it.
to put them all together.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Well, honestly, for me, I am just so happy to be invited to things. Like,
Yeah.
no one ever talks to me. No one ever invites me to stuff. And, you know, I'm finally here at the campfire with the rest of you guys. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. This is just, I'm just so grateful to be here.
Yeah, I just wanted the equity, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
okay.
offered me a
I
bunch
just
of
want
riches.
friends. So,
Yeah, no, I don't.
you don't?
That's about it, yeah.
Even like, are we friends with him?
Well, I mean, we can, the thing is, like, are the cameras on?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, we're friends.
Best friends.
Yeah, we're friends. Absolutely, guys, 100%. And that's kind of how this thing started. It was like a little bit less than 2 years ago from now, and, you know, 2 years ago, and I went on, and I remember I opened up loot boxes in BFA, and I goofed around for like 4 hours, and then I did the announcement for OTK, and then we had the year, the 1 year anniversary, and that was
Great success.
that happened.
That was probably
It,
the
event we
best.
ever
it did
did.
happen. Yeah, it was one of the best events.
Yeah, easily.
There were so many moments, though, too, that weren't on camera with
Yeah.
like, big failures that I thought were.
We actually, yeah, Rich is right. We've had a lot of really huge failures that you guys actually don't even know about. One of these days, I'll have to go ahead and talk about them. But, you know, I think that usually I talked about, like, one of them, and then everybody was like, hey, shut the fuck up, Baldy. Like, we don't need to hear about this. Yeah, we don't need, like, but just keep that to yourself. We don't need the whole world to know about this one, okay? Like, let's at least have one of these things not make it to Twitter or Reddit, right? That's about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, right? Just thinking about, like, how much we've done
Yeah.
in the last, it's been, what, like a year and a half now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much the org has grown and how much we've learned and,
Yeah.
like you said, how much we've failed and how much we've succeeded. And everything that we do it's like a culmination of all of that, right? Like it's a culmination of all of our experiences, both before the org and after the org, and we're always growing.
Yeah.
So.
It's really wild, too, like watching the video and seeing everything stacked up next to each other. Also, Mizkif is the only person who's gotten more attractive in the org.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I saw those pictures, and I feel like I'm the only one that looks moderately better. Esfin, you look the same.
Yeah.
I loved watching the Twitter video Dexerto made of your hair over the years. They made like that compilation.
Yeah, and then they asked me to do. Right after that, they asked me to make a documentary with them. So I think that's why they did it. They
Were
were
you
just
going
trying
to
to butter me
narrate
up.
your own documentary?
Oh, did you like my documentary?
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ice's Okay, never mind. Yeah, it was great, man. Honestly, it really was good.
Can you do me a favor?
I
Can
enjoyed
you not put up your react? It's going to kill my video.
Oh, really? I heard about that. Yeah, some people upset about that for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, like we've had, it's like, and it all started really, it's kind of weird. It started with Classic WoW. Because like originally, well, it was like Rich and I, so like we did Allcraft together for a while and like that was good. And then Classic WoW got announced and then S-Fan got his YouTube channel shut down. And then I basically met S-Fan through himself getting shut down.
Yeah.
And then we met Tips a little bit after that and we did the Classic WoW, the tournament. And Tips, you did that whole Duelers League. I remember like whenever we found out you did that shit all by yourself after we tried to do it with 3 of us, I was like, man, well, we got to get somebody on here who does some work.
I don't know if you remember, but the night before we were trying to figure out what the rules were going to be for our tournament. We just stole all of Tips' rules.
You know, it is what it is. Year and a half of the same stuff, but
You changed one thing to make it clear.
It's okay. It's
like,
okay though.
no, we're not going to let people use this trinket.
Yeah.
Me and Tips did Classic Cast together, so like I had the pass. So it was like it was cool. So you know, it wasn't a big deal.
Nick was even at that tournament, though.
True, he was.
Yeah.
Was I?
Yeah, you and Chance came.
over and you set the whole thing on fire.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, basically, Schlatt, did you ever see this?
No.
So
I
basically,
don't even know what World of Warcraft is, to be honest.
So,
Neither do we.
basically, you know what? If you ever watched Game of Thrones,
no.
What?
I don't. You know what? I had a joke and now it's dead.
What do you do all day?
Yeah,
I make a video a year
For us.
and for OTK,
Yeah.
and then on my main channel, I just sit and react to TikToks, which
That
I
makes
think
sense.
half of us are really familiar with anyways.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, honestly,
I love sitting and reacting
Yeah.
and profiting off of other people's content. What was that, 250 million views in a month on the
No, that
Twitch
was just
channel?
on one channel, by the
Oh,
way.
right.
But obviously, we've had a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, a lot of times, and we've always written them off and said the easy thing that I think Miskiff just said offhand, we're a new org, these things happen. Well, not anymore. Because today, I would like to announce our partnership with WePlay.
Woo!
There it is, boys.
Yeah!
There it is.
Baby!
I know. They had no idea.
They did not see it
Through the
coming.
pod.
They did not see it coming, dude. E-Rob, what's up,
Dude.
man?
Yeah, what up, E-Rob?
Come on now.
So, guys, obviously, we're very, very excited to announce this new partnership. Since we started OTK, the whole goal behind the organization was to deliver the best content possible and constantly innovate, whether it be shows like Schooled, Loot Goblins, Game Day, or any of the other programming we've done throughout the past year and a half. We've really tried to push the envelope of what content creation can be. And moving forward, we've got an awesome production partner to help us out with that. You guys saw a taste of some of the new features and capabilities that we have with WePlay, including the augmented reality fire that you guys just saw earlier. But there's a lot more cool stuff that we're going to be doing together. And we've got a video to show you on some of the cool capabilities and technology that WePlay has. Check it out.
I got the right hook, left hook. No, I'm coming with the fire, bet I leave you shook. And one good hit, yeah, that's all it took. I'm gonna catch your eye, bet I made you look. You don't have to question why when it's understood that no matter what you try, I'ma get you good. I'ma fight like it's all on my life, like it's do or die. Been here too many times, I was built to survive. Without a doubt, I come back around. Who wanna face me? Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All I need is the crowd screaming for me loud. And I'm ready, gotta win the crown, hear me now. It's gonna be a knockout. It's gonna be a knockout. It's gonna be a knockout. A knockout. 'Cause you ain't never seen it quite like this. I'm a heavyweight. should be afraid. No, I can't stop, won't quit when I hit the stage. It's gonna be a knockout. 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 'Cause you ain't never seen it quite like this. I'm a heavyweight. When I hit your eye, won't miss. You should be afraid. No, I can't stop, won't quit when I hit the stage. It's gonna be a knockout.
So we're going to.
So
Yeah.
for anyone who doesn't actually maybe get to watch esports as much, WePlay's been around for a very long time, making some of the coolest tournaments that I've ever gotten to be a part of. That's how I actually met them, and now they're going to be working with us on actually just completely upping the production value that we're going to be able to have for our shows. And one of the things that I know we're really excited for is we're actually going to have the opportunity to have live audiences in an arena like this now, so people can't cheat on Mizkif shows anymore, which we definitely needed to figure out. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that you guys will be seeing very soon that we're able to do that a year and a half ago when we were sitting in S-Fan's basement, Nick was duct taping lights to the walls and figuring out how to make the cameras work. It's pretty crazy to be in an arena like this just a year and a half later.
We're sure we don't want to do another show in the back of my streaming room again.
Just maybe one more time.
Yeah, just build the desk behind my
Just for old
behind my
time's
computer.
sake, you know, have like these like massive fire hazards, and, you know, people running and tripping over the cords and everything like that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Sounds great to me.
I always bring up this story, but when we were doing the Race to World First, which was probably our first like really big
Yeah.
event as an org, we were so excited and everybody was like kind of jumping up and down and celebrating at some point. We hit like the peak viewership of the stream and Tips was jumping up and down.
Oh
and he
my
stepped
God.
on power cord.
didn't-
And
yeah.
the whole
Oh, look
stream
at
went
that.
out.
You stomped it, man.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy. That was during the Race to World First.
We were like, what do we do? Do we go back live? But now a year and a half later, we're partnered with WePlay, and this arena is really going to be one of our new homes to actually make a lot of the game shows that you've seen in the past and a lot of new content as well. And obviously, we're moving into a pretty big stream tomorrow, which this is going to be the home for as well.
I think it's kind of obvious, right? It's like I was telling people how the announcement kind of had a little bit to do with the Games Expo and everything like that. And I think now you guys can see why. Because tomorrow we're going to be doing the OTK Games Expo right here at the WePlay studio. And this has been something that everybody's been working on a lot, honestly. And I am just astonished that it's a day from now. Like I am, and by astonished, I mean fucking nervous. Well, like, to be honest.
The amount of work that not only us, right, but the people behind the scenes, the people that you guys don't see all the time, it's just been nonstop for, well, it's been at least, what, 6-7 months? It's maybe even before that.
Yeah, we've been working on this show for a while. We're super excited for it. We've got over 40 games to show you guys tomorrow. Some super insane special announcements and world premieres. And of course, you guys are going to be there, not just in the chat, but potentially in the studio as well, Miz, right?
Yeah, let's just steal everything I was going to talk about. So really, that was all my. I had a.
Hey, now I know how it
Hey.
feels, Miz. Now I know how it feels.
They literally took everything I was going to say.
For
Yes.
once somebody steals his content.
It's. I mean, you're probably going to react to it later.
I will. I'll upload it on the YouTube.
But yeah, we basically have this amazing studio. We have some of the best in the industry. WePlay has created some of the greatest content in esports history, and now they're going to be with us making shows. So I know a lot of people are probably wondering what shows are going to be there. We may be using the studio for shows of mine, such as Parasocial, Schooled, and we have other shows that I also want to make, and those shows will have a live studio audience. So we'll be utilizing this whole place, not just for my old shows, but for new shows with a studio audience, and it is going to be amazing.
I think if we do that, we have to make sure that we have, like, you know, these, like, on, like, the TV shows, they have, like, the thing that says, like, applause and, like, laugh.
Yeah,
We probably should put those in.
We need
we'll
that.
need
we need the laugh one for
We'll
sure.
need a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, we'll put those in.
And this isn't just for any of our owners. This isn't just for us people up here. This is for everybody in OTK. So pretty much think of this as our creative playground. We can utilize this space as much as we want. We can make any kind of show we want. I was already telling Schlatt about an idea where he should just do his normal stream here, sell tickets, and react to TikToks.
Make even more money.
And just make more money.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. it's really just our playground to do whatever we want. And these guys are the best in the industry, and we are just very thankful for this all to happen. It's incredible to think just a year and a half ago, we were all at S-Fan's house with one camera and a dream, and it turned into all this in a year and a half. And we owe it all to you guys, because you guys have been very supportive.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. It's been wild. I'm going to be honest. Like, it has been absolutely fucking wild. And, you know, I say many times, it's like the best way to say thank you for, you know, all the support is just continue making things that make people want to support. And that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow and just in the future. As you guys can see, this is going to be an ongoing thing with a bunch of different shows and a bunch of different stuff.
It's just nuts. I just remember crashing at your place on the air mattress after the tournament that we did the first time. A year and a half into being in an arena like this, definitely didn't see it coming. Kind of nervous for all the mischief that Mizkif and the guys are going to be able to get into.
Yes, I will be creating Mischief, and I'll be creating multiple shows. And like I said, it will not just be us up here. Bruce already had a show idea. He came here yesterday. He's like, I already have a show idea that I want to do. And we're gonna try to make it happen. We're going to try to make other shows happen for other people, whether they're one-off events that they just want to do, or a series like the things I do a lot. The possibilities here are really endless. It's crazy. It just blows our mind to think that this is our studio. We can utilize this space as much as we want. And there's hundreds of people that work at WePlay, and they really are the best in the industry. It's absolutely incredible. So, you guys are probably wondering, you know, you want to see some stuff that they can do. So I'll show you. You guys are probably wondering, look at that, boom, another camera right there. Isn't this crazy?
Dude,
I feel like I'm on Deal or No
cameras?
Deal. They have
got
two
two
cameras.
here?
Two cameras that work.
Oh my God.
That's
Finn?
2 more than we have.
Yeah. You guys are probably wondering where you guys fit in this whole situation in the WePlay studio. Well, chat, what if I told you you fit right over there? You don't. You do. Look at that. You are now on the big screen. I could just call things out like that, and it happens immediately. There you are. Go ahead, take a look at yourself. That's you.
Do it again.
How about right over there?
Ooh.
You see yourself, chat? Say hi, you're on TV. And now you're on a third one right over there.
Wow.
How about, chat, you are everywhere, including the floor.
Jeez.
I was here.
Ban him. Ban him.
Oh,
ban
dude,
him. Ban him. Ban him.
I already banned
Ban
him
him.
in my chat.
Ban,
Mixed
get,
chat.
yo,
That guy,
you got rid of him.
Cross
That's
ban.
that's a second
I
account.
already
Get
banned him.
Okay, yeah, get rid of him.
We got to get rid of.
Oh, is it in it? You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, good one. The quality is unmatched, and the possibilities are endless that we could do here. I know S-Fan already talked about doing a Beyblade
Miss. Take a seat, bud. Take a seat. I'm sorry. Listen, if you think that's cool, it is cool, but check this out.
Nick, you're my favorite streamer. You're so good at streaming.
No.
Yes.
No.
Thank you, Maya.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
What?
Anyone but her.
She's on the
dude.
floor.
Anybody but her.
Only her.
No.
Okay. All right. Chill. All right, listen, guys, listen. All right, back on track. Listen, we got a lot of people. Everybody, I'm sure, like, y'all had all these crazy things. Like, y'all thought we were gonna make NFTs or something like that. Like, nobody gets this, which I think that's pretty good. This is the first announcement we've ever really had that we didn't have somebody leak it on the stream. Isn't that crazy? So listen, I know obviously a lot of you guys have questions. You guys are wondering what's going on. We're going to do the same thing that we do on Allcraft, and we're actually going to take some questions from you guys, the chat, right now, and we're going to actually talk a little bit about this partnership and what it's going to mean for content moving forward.
Yeah, so if you have a question, just use hashtag ask in the chat. It'll pop up here. We'll read it off, and we'll answer your question the best we can. Yeah, we definitely did have a lot of leaks, though. I remember for Nick's announcement, Miz showed the Google Calendar.
No, someone else leaked it too.
Bro,
There's two people, right?
I think Asmon did.
Zach, right?
Yeah, he did the same thing. He just had a Mad Season video to watch that day, so they didn't care.
So here's right. That's actually what happened. Is like I literally had I leaked that Nick's announcement was going to happen, and nobody was actually watching the stream. They were just listening.
Oh wow.
And so nobody saw it.
Maybe no one cares about
nobody's
me.
actually looking at the stream.
Maybe just no one cares about me joining.
Yeah, that's. You think that's it?
I think that might.
Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
Well, I see a question that's getting asked a lot in chat. Yes, Schlatt is on the org. I know that's very surprising. He's not just sitting here for YouTube views. He is on the org. Schlatt, would you like to tell them?
No, I mean, when when all these guys, Miskiff was the guy who first hit me up. You know, he's like, hey, we'll give you 80% of Rich's equity for you to just come and make a YouTube video.
0.8%.
0.8. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And so I accepted graciously, and I think I've been making pretty good on my promise to make a video a quarter. You know, sometimes we get 2 out.
And a lot of you guys are asking, where are the other people in OTK? They're here. Everyone's here. This is just the owners right now. I don't know if you guys saw the symbolism or whatever it is. I don't remember English class. We have everybody lined up just how it was when we first announced OTK with the fireplace. It is all lined up, and everyone is here. And all the people on OTK will be here for the Game Expo. So that's super exciting.
We can fire Finn now.
Yeah, Finn, you can't reach 12 feet. I'm sorry, man. I don't think it's going to work out for you.
Well, I mean, automation, you know. I mean, here's the thing. Everything's next level here.
Technology is moving forward.
Right.
And there are people that can keep up and people that can't.
Right. This is like our own self-checkout
That
line.
camera's on an arm. It's on an arm. No one's even holding it.
Finn's flipping us off.
Yeah, he is.
He's flipping us off.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's get to some of the questions. And
Yeah,
we'll read some of these. And yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
Rich.
can we put the questions on a screen?
Yeah, is it time? Like, I'm ready. I know one of the questions people have had is like, how long have we been preparing for the Games Expo and everything like that? I haven't started. I'll let you guys know whenever I start. But Tips, when did OTK start?
So we first thought of the Games Expo idea, I think in July or August of last year,
Yeah.
but we really started working on it at the start of this year. And we did the announcement in March at the community shareholders meeting. And ever since then, we've been reviewing applications, setting up the show, talking to a lot of people in the space. And we had over 600 different games applied to be on the show. We were originally planning for only 30 to showcase, but we were like, dude, we gotta include some of these. They're absolutely amazing. So again, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern time, right here, twitch.tv, Asmongold, the OTK Games Expo. You do not want to miss that.
Chat, look at this quality. Isn't this nuts to see? Look at this is our studio. Isn't it? It seems surreal, but it is. We can utilize the studio for anyone on OTK whenever we need to. It's weird to think. It's crazy. This is our place. We could, and this is tomorrow is going to be our first big show on Asmon Stream. It's nuts, and I'm just so happy that we're actually doing this.
You know what's funny to think about is whenever we were originally like 30, like we were gonna have 30 games in this thing, and how it takes so much time to go through and actually like look at each application, look at the trailers, and decide what we want to do, and we just couldn't do it. We couldn't get it down to 30, and it would just slowly went, okay, well, let's add one more. And then it ends up like it's almost 50% more than we originally were planning on having.
Yeah, at the very beginning, I kind of thought as well that it was going to be really tricky to find games for the first one.
Yeah.
But these games are great. The amount of games that just like getting to see them in the expo, even before we picked the 30, that were, I definitely.
We try to pick some off-the-wall crazy games. We think you guys are going to like them a lot. But somebody use the first question.
Yeah, the first question is, are we going to do an IRL transmog comp?
Real quick. I just want to point something out. I think that right there, that second sign is like augmented.
It is.
Yeah, that is augmented.
It's not actually floating in here.
Dude, I was looking
around for the sign.
I looked
the other one.
No, yeah, they put the question with augmented reality just hanging there.
Oh my
They didn't even
God.
tell us they were going to do that.
What is this? Okay, yeah, that's scary. I'm worried.
That's so funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's the other way.
Can
I
we
got a
get,
duck. I don't want to get hit
me and
by it.
augmented reality sitting here so I can.
So you can leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I thought that was.
I got to work on a video.
Can they make me skinny? Is that possible?
No.
They can only add, they can't take away.
It's not good.
We can make you a little bit bigger.
No, I don't need that. I can do it myself.
What is it? What is
So it's like basically like transmog is like it's for video games where like you change the way your character looks. It's like skins in games, right? It's like different skin combinations.
like Minecraft
stuff.
skin?
Yeah.
Like Steve or Alex.
Yeah, there it is. Right. I'll take your word for it. But yeah, I mean honestly, like I would love to do an IRL transmog contest, have people come on and show off and do that kind of stuff. We did one of those. It was like a month after we started the org. We did the Halloween contest, and I think that went really well. Would we ever want to do another one of those again? I mean, the real question is why not? Yeah, of course we'd be down for that.
And Emmy did the cosplay competition as well, so I definitely think there's some stuff in the future that we could do. One of the other questions that's coming through right now is, are you going to tour around the entire world? Are you going to be doing live shows everywhere in the U.S.? Or are you going to tour around the entire world? Should we take the show on the road?
Listen.
Oh my God.
With this new technology, we can go everywhere in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, Bobby.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Obviously not. I mean, this studio is located
got
in
you.
Los Angeles, so we're all in LA right now.
I know. I actually had to leave the house for this. That's why I didn't stream the day ago. Is because I was in an airplane. That's the
Exactly.
real reason.
But we also have our studios back in Austin. But the really cool thing about the WePlay Arena is with this technology, we can bring people in through virtual reality and augmented reality. So it's going to expand our capabilities of doing mixed reality and expanded content remotely. So a lot of the shows that might have required people to, come to the studio are now going to be able to be done by bringing people in through this VR technology.
And I think Asmon's teased it a lot. I know I've mentioned it as well. Dungeons and Dragons was obviously something that, we had talked about. And for everything that we have here, I think we can do one of the craziest campaigns that anyone's ever seen for D&D. And Asmon won't even need to actually be here to be put into like a complete virtual Dungeons and Dragons.
As you guys could probably assume, that was one of the requirements that I had.
Dude, you know what you can do?
What?
You can AR McConnell.
Yeah,
I can.
And
Oh my
McConnell
God.
can
we can.
present.
I don't want to say too much, but there's a lot already under the works for D&D. I know
Stop
that.
spoiling it, Miz.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
yeah. So I know that I've kind of mentioned some things with D&D, and I said this one's going to take a little bit longer than the first campaign. This is obviously why. I think a lot of things probably make a lot more sense when you're watching now and you actually see this arena. This is what everybody's been working on, and also shout out to everybody at WePlay and Tips for getting everything together. The Games Expo is going to be absolutely insane tomorrow. But the next question is about some future content. What game tournaments do you guys actually have planned? Which is a great question because when we started OTK, it kind of started with us planning on doing a lot of tournaments together. So
I don't think we want to leak too much, right? I don't think we want to give away too many of the ideas.
We thought about, like, I mean, just in general, have we thought about, I don't know, guys, what do you think the odds are that we thought about doing a game tournament whenever we partnered with an esports group that did game tournaments? I wonder if we thought of this. Man, that's crazy. Like, damn, why did we not think of this? That's a good idea. Yeah, of course we're going to do something like that. What games is it going to be for? I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Esfan and I mean,
well, Nick has his Apex invitation.
Oh, yeah.
That would be amazing to do here.
Yeah, and we did
Emmy has her
OTK
league
Rift
tournament.
too. We did the league tournament.
Yep.
With Emmy.
The options are endless. Like,
Yeah.
anything we can do it.
you could even just have like a Mario Party get together here with Mizkif's face on the big screen. You know,
You could do like the IRL mini games where like you go around and hit each other with a hammer.
with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like you push people into the lava.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can we have lava in here?
Yeah. Can we?
That's good. Yeah,
Get
we'll
lava
see.
in here? Or?
Yeah, we get some real lava in here or something like that. That'd be great. And no,
Pretty
I mean
cool.
we've got a lot of ideas, and obviously I'm excited. It's the thing is with especially the tech that they have is that the sky's really the limit with this kind of stuff, and we can do all kinds of crazy stuff. And especially with like what Rich was talking about with D&D, etc., is that we can like advance things a lot farther without having to make sure everybody is like physically there, and we can fill in different gaps with this augmented reality and other technology like that.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's just basically like it can add to an environment, it can create new environments, and it can even replace Schlatt if he can't show up. So it can do a whole bunch of.
It's like the
different
Queen.
things.
They did that.
Yeah, exactly. We can just have like
Don't tweet again.
We can have a hologram of Schlatt at every single event now, if you want.
That'd be great.
Or we could have 2 Schlatts or 6. But when you're talking about people, how many people can we actually fit in the stadium is a question that we have right now. So we're going to give you a full tour of everything that's here because this is not the only room that we actually do have here in the studio. It's pretty mobile. Like if we want to have a lot of people here, we can create bleachers to have a lot of people here. There's also an upstairs area, which has a caster desk set up right now, which we're going to be using tomorrow for the Games Expo. But I would say between like 100 to 200 here is probably what we.
The official capacity is 143 people.
143.
Yep, in the studio audience. So just enough to rush the stage and tackle Mizkif.
Yeah.
Not to give you any ideas or anything like that.
But also don't do that.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
You will regret that. Probably, yeah, you will regret that.
With your introduction into the gaming industry with your Games Expo, do you have any plans on hosting any game development tournaments as well? Oh, like a game
So
jam.
like if somebody makes it, they try to make a game. I don't know. Like, I think that would be a really cool idea, but I don't really understand how that would work and like how like what kind of a viewer experience would that be? Like, Rich, you did game dev, and so like, what do you think?
So I actually used to love going to game jams as well. For anyone who doesn't know, game jams are basically like these giant,
like Space Jam.
It's like Space Jam, but for games, exactly. Something like that could be a really cool event. It's not necessarily something that we've fully thought of, but really cool question.
I'm gonna be totally honest. This is the first time we've ever thought of it right here on stage at this exact very moment.
Yoink.
So we'll think about that.
You guys have any more ideas for us?
Yeah. More ideas. Put them in
this
chat.
Actual questions.
Ask.
These are suggestions. Okay. Yeah. Come on.
That's a really cool idea. Next question says, does this mean Asmon gets out of his house more than once a year?
No.
Actually, guys, here's the cool part: augmented reality. I don't have to. This is the last time I'll leave my house.
It's like what's
This
to
is
say
great.
with something forces innovation. We actually are the org that had to get into augmented reality first in our shows just so Asmon wouldn't leave his house.
Yeah, it's great. I think this is honestly, I'm just so happy to announce this partnership. We're gonna have such great stuff available, so I can just sleep in.
It's gonna be a huge opportunity to I mean, we're going to do shows at times where there are people at home and there's people here. So it's not even just going to be like a one or the other thing. It's going to be a complete mix. So
what if I'm augmented reality right now?
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, Asmon could not be real.
Yeah, I could
like
actually.
birds.
This could be completely fake.
You're gonna get to like double checking to see what's real. Yeah, you're gonna keep seeing more stuff that we're able to do as well. And obviously, Tips mentioned Texas as well. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg, to be completely honest. Are there any future events planned yet other than the expo?
The answer is actually yes. So we have future events planned, but we can't say when or where. All you're going to know is the expo, but we do have things that we already know we're going to do.
I thought he was going to leak it for a second. I was like,
No. I'm all right. I'm awake.
Also,
we are not going to leak anything, but we do have stuff planned that we're already going to be doing.
Usually with events and stuff too, that the day before somebody changes the whole idea for what we're gonna do.
That's just kind of how it goes. Well, and to your point, Miz, there's going to be things that we haven't ever done before that we're going to be able to do now because of this, and there's going to be things that we've maybe done in the past that we're just going to be able to basically elevate the level of production and everything and how we do the show. So,
and if you guys don't think it'll be scuffed still, you're entirely wrong.
Yeah,
yesterday
we'll find a way.
Mike broke twice.
Listen, despite their best efforts, we'll still manage to fuck something up.
It'll get fucked.
I mean, 100%. But we will try. We will try to do a little bit better. And it's actually crazy. Like whenever we really started talking about this was about after that 1-year anniversary. We had a little bit of a conversation amongst ourselves after that. And we were like, guys, level-headed. Nobody was mad. Nobody raised voices. Absolutely not. And we thought to ourselves, maybe it's time for us to take it a little bit more seriously.
Yeah, we had definitely, like, this is a partnership that we had been talking about for a very long time. Like, funny little anecdote, when we were originally working on OTK, I was in Ukraine for the Omega League, which was a show that WePlay was doing. And I was like, when we were trying to come up with the name, I remember I was up till like 7 or 8 a.m. and it was like 3 or 4 for you guys. And we were talking to them, we were doing the show, and it just seemed like a natural partnership in so many different ways. So it's been a long time that we've been thinking about this. And then the year anniversary definitely gave us a big push in the right direction.
You know what sold it to me personally was, yes, the production is crazy, all the crazy stuff that we can do here, right? On paper, whatever. But we want to have fun with it. We want to be us, right? Yeah. And that's kind of like what sold it to me, is seeing the stuff that WePlay had done, where they do these shows, like they've done Dota tournaments and a whole bunch of other stuff, where they do stupid bits and just have fun with it. And that's the important thing. So
new tools, same OTK.
Yeah, like we didn't want to
exactly.
Yeah,
it's still going to be a clown show.
We said that when we got Schleinick.
That's about it.
Schlein is still going to be MIA.
Will there be OTK esports teams to come, like the WoW Arena one?
All right, next question. We can probably...
We'll see what happens. I mean, like, obviously, like, we are in a very different spot than where we were at, like, a year ago or anything like that. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think that the truth is that, like, we're going to try and take things one step at a time. I think what we're really best at, like, I'm going to be honest. You know what the problem with esports is that everybody here basically except, and let's be honest, Nick, you're all right, but like everybody here kind of sucks
Hold
at video
it.
games.
I am #1 on the Diablo leaderboard.
Stop.
It's
I
Demon Hunter.
could
How
literally
much
beat
did
you if
that
I wanted to,
cost?
Rich.
Enough, but
We're gladiators.
4 or 5 figures.
I think Quinn proved that even if you do spend money on the game, you can still suck.
No 5 stars.
No 5 stars at all. Will you guys hold any of your own conventions here, like meet and greets? And
Oh
things
my
like that?
God, a meet and greet. Like, listen, people.
OTK Con, maybe?
I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. It depends.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, right? This isn't like a convention hall, right? This is
Yeah.
a studio. It's very different. But who knows? Like we might do something here.
If we ever did an event like that, I know like they had that one, like Nick Merckx did that barbecue thing, and like
Yeah,
that
the
was really
M-Fam
cool. And,
cookout.
like, maybe we could do something like that. Sure, it's not something like we're actively thinking about. Well, it is. To be honest, we thought about it a little
Yeah.
bit, right? But like we'll see what happens. We'll let you guys know whenever we have something that's actually legit to share.
One of the things that's really cool, I think in the past, when we would have an idea, it would take a really long time to get it together, right? We would have to set up all the production in-house. We had our team. They would have to work day and night with tips to make sure that the event was set up. Now we can create events a lot quicker with WePlay.
Yeah.
So not only are all of those ideas that we've already had going to be made, they're going to be made.
Sorry.
What I miss?
Just messing with the cameras.
We got another question, by the way. Does
It's a
the
very good
AR
question.
tech allow VTubers to be in the studio?
Hey,
It actually makes them real.
yeah, it doesn't even. They're not even AR at that point. It's the opposite. It makes them real. It
Yeah, well-
manifests them.
This is the
Yeah.
question they were asking. The answer is actually yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is obviously the most important question.
Unironically,
today.
yes.
The answer is yes. Their VTubers would be.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Because I mean,
I'm
if you can make real people fake, then obviously you can make a VTuber
Fake people are real.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be good.
They're asking us if we want to be on television.
No.
We are on TV.
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
be on television.
I think this is the highest production we'll ever get. I mean, I don't want
I
to
don't-
be TV.
I do. I think.
I mean, this is like
actually-
TV quality production.
Yeah, I mean this is the same production that you would
Dude,
have.
I've been on TV.
Me too.
Yeah. So is he.
Yeah, been on lots of different websites.
I think me and Malik reality TV show would be great. Like an actual, unfiltered reality TV show, just like Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. It would be perfect.
Bro, that's your streams. What do you mean?
It's a little bit filtered because I'm afraid of Twitch ban, but on tweet, TV.
So we have like a reality TV show where like people are fighting and like getting mad at each other and like screaming and everything.
Yep.
And you could have it where it's like always on like
Yep.
the whole time, and that way you know that it's real.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. So it's like a subathon except for nobody subs.
Yep. I volunteer.
That's
Dude,
great.
so chat, here's what I said to Asmon. Ready? I said, here's what you got to do here. Because there's really the creativity you can do. It's endless, right? Asmon should be a judge, and he should actually hold a full-on courtroom here with a live studio. So Asmon should be the judge. There's a full-on courtroom, and there's 150 people in the audience, and he really is the judge for the entire thing. It can happen. It can work.
What's the subject?
Trial by combat.
Paternity. Oh, sorry.
Wait, what'd you say?
Paternity court.
That'd be great.
I was gonna say Twitch bans.
Yeah, it should
but
be Twitch bans.
I was gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
Twitch.
yeah.
Like, you
No,
could be the
that's-
judge.
that's a better idea.
Sid, hey, this is how you know he's a dad.
That'd be a good idea. I like that.
Next question is, where are you guys? We're on Asmongold stream. Good question. Do we have another?
Or in LA.
Where are we
Yeah.
actually, Rich?
Yeah.
And Asmon.
Well, yeah, we're at the WePlay studio here in LA, and I actually left the house for this, and I still can't, I can't believe that happened.
Dude, he got.
It wasn't so bad.
You two sat next to each other. I was on the opposite.
You just passed out.
aisle.
Yeah, go ahead,
Dude,
tell him.
I could barely fall asleep for 3.5 hours from Austin to LA. They did not shut up about World of Warcraft. They just kept talking. I was actually in awe that someone can talk.
Well, the thing
that
is
long.
like, what are they gonna do after Classic? Are they gonna
Yeah.
do like a BC thing? Like, what's Wrath gonna be like? You know, because like they'll patch. Like,
There's a lot to
there's a
talk
lot to
about,
say. I mean,
you
like,
know?
it's really is a lot to get into. And then like, yeah, guys. I mean, it's complicated.
Yeah.
And then, like, are we gonna do a BC into expansion tournament?
I
Like,
mean, who knows? We might do a little tournament. We'll see what happens.
I really hope they do add like a little bit of pay to win, though. I think that's the only thing that can take
Rich,
it.
Rich.
They already
Yes,
did.
are we ready for the
Rich.
next thing?
Yeah, let's
Hey,
move on. So
Okay.
this is a really big studio. Obviously, we're very
Yeah.
excited to be here, and this is not the only room. So I don't know. What do you think? Should we show them the rest?
Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to go through, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour around the studio, showing you pretty much what's going on, what you can expect to see in terms of content, and just in general, giving you a peek behind the scenes and giving you an idea how all this stuff works together. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and get on the other camera and pretty much just walk around and take a look at the studio and take a look at a bunch of different stuff. And so let's go ahead and get to it.
Let's explore.
Yay!
So, here's the thing. I think real quick before we leave, Asmon, like just taking a look here, Asmon, before we leave, I think we should like just imagine like the different shows and stuff we can do here because we were even thinking about.
They stayed there.
Wait, are we? I think I'm supposed to be on there. Yeah. Okay. Are we good? All right. Cool. So yeah. Anyway, guys. First thing I want to show you all is upstairs here, and upstairs we've got the place where we're going to be doing a little bit of the panels and other stuff as like secondary content for the Games Expo. And you can see here we have a native here, Rich Campbell in his natural habitat, the game casting desk. Look at that.
Fancy meeting you guys here. I was just casually hanging out here where I hang out on a casting desk. Now, guys, we talked about it a little bit. Obviously, I've known WePlay for a while. We've done a lot of different shows together, and this is the kind of quality that they've always been able to bring. And when we talk about doing tournaments, we have the potential to actually have a casting desk up here and have a whole arena in the back where the players can actually be.
I feel like whenever you see this, even in person, but like we have screens, right, where we can see on camera what you guys are saying. Like you see everything with the AR and you see the camera moving and this and that, but then whenever you step into this camera and you're seeing like, oh wait, you have this right here. You know, normally you'll be able to have this where you're going to have like a background. You have all kinds of like augmented reality things that you can do. And it's going to be really, really cool to see like, you might look at something visually, it's the same thing. You have two shots of the same thing, but it looks completely different on the show.
It's hard to show as well right now, like to actually show to you guys at home, but this entire studio is set up for augmented reality.
Yeah.
And like around us right now, there's like 8 different cameras all around us just up here, and everything's like completely flexible, so we can make any type of show that we actually want now. It's kind of like I don't know, I feel like a kid who just got a bunch of new toys.
Isn't that just because the chair's a little bit high for you?
Okay, man, I'm not that sure.
Are these chairs good?
Yeah, they're good.
They're fine. Your feet aren't supposed to touch the ground in this type of chair.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
not sure.
Wow.
In casting,
Wow, it's supposed to be like that. Damn, that's crazy.
It keeps you awake. It's supposed to keep you alert when you're casting for really long hours.
Dude,
his feet aren't touching the ground. His aren't touching the ground, but
and so
they're not supposed to. Your chair's too low.
Well, all right, let's settle down. All right, we got some other stuff to look at, some other things to get into. That's not the only thing, but obviously you guys are going to be seeing a lot of that tomorrow whenever we do the Games Expo, and there's even more stuff to look at here. And the next thing, let's go take a look at it, is going to be, I'm going to be honest, guys, y'all think I'm greasy now. Holy shit, you should have seen earlier. She fixed me up, made it a little bit better, but, you know, makeup can only do so much whenever you're a greasy boy. And so we've got, so this is, as you guys can see, so you guys a lot of times see pictures slap posts on Twitter and you wonder how you look so good in those pictures. People say it's a filter. It's not, actually. It's one of these.
Look at that.
It's makeup. That's the
This photo.
Hey, let's see this photo.
Oh, wow. What's this? Oh. Oh, my God. You're actually going to try. Are you really going to try to show it?
Beautiful.
Wow. Hey, look at that.
Two pretty best friends. Two pretty best friends.
Look at that. Gorgeous.
Who's that ghoul behind you?
My best friend.
It's just I just see like a shiny spot.
So let's see.
You're my best friend, right?
Yeah.
The RF.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got right here, this is Ms. Kiff. He's just sitting in here chilling.
What are you watching?
The game room. And as you guys can see, I know some people might be a little bit skeptical. You might think, oh man, like how high tech is WePlay? Like what kind of technology do they have? Let me show you something right here. That's a PS fucking 5. That's hard to get. It's been a whole year. People still can't get these. And we got one of these in the studio. Imagine that. We can play Demon's Souls.
Here's how crazy this is. It's so high tech and it's so exciting that we even got Mizkip to play games.
Good stuff.
Very good stuff.
And just like whenever Miskip normally plays games, the monitor is off. And so anyway, we're going to go on upstairs, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on up there. All right, let's go up here, and I'll make sure I don't accidentally fall off. And what is...
Oh, dude, not again. Hey, yo, hey,
what
hey,
is this?
hey, guys, this is not your house, okay? This is Soda Poppin's house, okay? There's a lot of cooking that can happen here by 2 people or more people or less people than 2.
I think we'll see that happen soon.
Nick.
Yeah, of course.
Nick,
and,
is the food ready?
Got over here. And we've got over here. This is the room, as you guys can see. Tips is in this room, which means this is the room where work happens. And so we've got over here. This is the conference room. We've got obviously some whiteboards, different stuff like this. We're going through this is a presentation about
some unanticipated political messaging here that we do not officially endorse.
Yeah, we don't know who that guy is.
God damn it, Bloomberg.
Yeah, that guy's probably an asshole.
We don't know.
Yeah, and so anyway, we got a bunch of other rooms to look at, and we're going to take y'all through, and we're going to look at all of them right now. So the next one over here, obviously, and the best part about this is for the kitchen thing, Nick and Melina didn't even have to add. Isn't that special?
Hey,
so
look at this.
Right here. Is this? Oh, this is. Holy shit! I forgot all about this. All right, and we got over here the game room because obviously we work so hard, we can actually play games as well.
Oh, frick!
That's right.
My hand's broken.
Wait, I dropped.
Oh, left-handed. No, actually, that'll be dumb.
Okay, all right.
I'll be terrible. Ready for refer. Ready?
Make sure I get this in. All right, here we go.
Ready? Frick.
You didn't see that.
We play sports with our feet.
A lot at times. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, except for me, I play football with my hands.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And so we actually, oh my God, they got 2 PS5s. What the fuck?
Dude,
this is crazy.
Wait, look at this, dude. They got black controllers.
Wait, yeah, of course they had those.
That's crazy.
I like the other ones better, to be honest. But like, look at this. I don't want to sit on these because I'm worried that I'm gonna get them dirty.
You're not that dirty. You're not that dirty.
So anyway, we got some other rooms to look at here and show some of the other stuff. But like, again, this is gonna be kind of a place where we're gonna work on and do different stuff here just throughout the, oh, we got this over here. That's right, look at this, oh my God. So this is where, it's like if we ever wanna play some games or do some streams or anything like that. And the thing is like, let's say we're doing some like really high-end, like, I'm talking about like 1600 to 1800 arena, right? Like the big shit. Like we got these things here, and that way like nobody
can cheat.
Yeah, nobody can cheat or look or anything like that. And we've obviously got a bunch of different PCs down here, streaming, everything like that, etc., gaming, practice, and all that stuff. So let's say maybe one day we do want to do one of those little esports tournaments. Maybe we can do it and bring people in so they can practice in there. Well, we even got more of those. Look at that! Wow, wow! Look at that.
Yeah, we got 2 of these rooms set up so we could have technically. This is what WePlay has for esports events, whatever. You have 2 teams come in here practicing, and they can kind of have their meetings and stuff separate.
Yeah, I'm trying.
So if we ever wanted to do a tournament like that, we could. So very, very.
Hey, who wants to get banned? Who wants to get banned? Say I do. Let's ban some people in chat. This will be fun, right, guys? Come on. This is exciting. Yeah. Again, all right, guys. So if anybody calls me bald, you know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And
all
just go ahead and ban them and just hit the nuke.
Hit the
nuke.
Preemptively, yeah, exactly. And anyway, we'll go back. And yeah, all right, let's go. Okay. So we got some other stuff to show you guys on the stage and just kind of give you an idea of what it's like going around in this place. But as you all can see, I mean, there's a lot to do in this studio. And we have a lot of opportunities, a lot of stuff that we can do, etc. And honestly, it's
crazy. I mean, and so I came here, I think a couple times, times before the whole deal was finally finalized, and getting to see everything, and I mean, it was cool then. Like I was absolutely blown away whenever I first got here.
Yeah.
But man, like seeing it now, and it's like, wait, like this is us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're partnered up with WePlay and getting to use their facilities and It's like our second home. So it's like now that it's official, it just feels so. It's just crazy.
I'm honestly so glad because like obviously we planned this out for a long time, and I'm just so glad that we have everybody actually here. And what I wanted to do here is I want to give you guys this probably the first time and the last time you'll ever see me walk through these. This is where like pro esports players come. Yeah. And look at that. That's my youngest viewer. And yeah, right there. So we got this whole thing for the tournaments if we ever want to go through that. And we'll kind of take you guys through what it looks like whenever I go into my my studio here. And so again, like more cameras, different pictures here. And this right here is the studio itself. Oh my God, look at this.
I mean, it's just every time I
there
walk,
there it is, gentlemen. Woo! There we go.
We did it.
All right. Baby. So
it's actually insane. Every time we walk through here, it's totally insane.
It's wild. Like I actually feel like I'm ready to like compete for like League of Legends or something like that. I never even played the game, but I feel that way whenever I do this. Guys, I want to talk to you all a little bit about the Games Expo. Tomorrow at 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern time, we are doing the Games Expo here at the WePlay studio. And I want to say, as y'all can see, we made a whole lot of plans. And this is crazy. Oh my God, I'm looking good. So yeah, we got everything ready and I'm excited.
Chat, we are very excited to show you guys this. We have a lot more in store. That is way too dank. See, I told you,
guys.
Same
turn your speakers down. Turn your speakers down, chat.
I gotta tell you guys, obviously, we got a game that we want to show you guys. We have so many. We have a lot of them planned, but there was one game that we were just so excited to show you, so excited for you guys to get the first look on. This is a world premiere, and I would say what it is, but I think it'll just speak for itself. Take a look.
The cringe brought ruin to this world, but it didn't feel cringe enough. Until now. Level up, learn new abilities, and slay your enemies with more swagger.
Guys, relax, relax. It is fine. Don't worry. Nobody is making a game about Rich. If they did that, not only would they go bankrupt, so would Rich from buying all the microtransactions. So, yes, this is just an example of the augmented reality that we can do. It's going to be incredible. And a lot of what we're doing, we talked about having guys be able to be a part of the show or be able to be part of different things we do remotely, right? Do some of the augmented stuff, whatever. But not only that, there's like they call it virtual set extension, right? So we're gonna take these sets and be able to do just huge, grand, awesome things. And it's just gonna look like it's way bigger, like it's gonna be larger than life. So hope you guys enjoyed.
That's LA.
Yeah, that's just LA.
Yeah, it's just LA. That's just LA.
Wow.
And we're back.
Oh my, wait, holy shit. I never saw this transition. Oh my God.
Isn't that nuts?
Oh my God, wow. Okay, guys.
Tech guys.
Listen, I gotta say, this has been one of the biggest and craziest announcements we have ever done. And I have to say thank you to everybody at WePlay for making this possible. Also, one big shout out I wanna give
is to all the people that work on OTK that you guys don't really see that work behind the scenes. They've been working especially with tips to make all this possible, and it's been such a tremendous undertaking, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's really made this possible.
We've got the best team in the business, for sure. A lot of passionate people.
Absolutely. And yeah, again, guys, I always say that, you know, the main people I want to say as well, thank you to, is you guys. You guys have been so supportive over these past 18 months or so, where we've been an org, and it's so much to the point where we're doing this. And I've said before, the best way to say thank you isn't by saying thank you, it's by making better content, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing tomorrow at 11 Central, no, 1 Central, 11 Pacific, with the OTK Games Expo that's going to be here, right here at the WePlay studio. So guys, I want to say so much thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support over these past years, for today, for everything. We really appreciate it. So guys, it's about all we've got, to be honest.
Chad, just remember that tomorrow at 1 p.m. we will be doing the Game Expo with everybody in OTK. So it's
That's
not
right.
just us. Yeah. We've got the crew. Is it possible to show the crew? Can we show?
I don't know if we can.
Are we allowed? Can we show?
We actually don't have that technology.
Oh yeah.
That's technology that we don't have yet.
Yeah.
But everything else we can do. We said a lot of times. Let's just clarify one more time. 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern.
It's pretty impressive that I fucked up the time for my own show.
You didn't, not only you, but I think all of us did it.
I think that we did, yeah, that's great. Well, to be honest, guys, I'm gonna just let you know that we actually planned on doing this earlier, but we tweeted out the picture of a time that was later, and so
we're still a new org.
These things do happen.
Still happen.
We don't have people that, yeah, that's a new thing we gotta get sorted out. But guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody at WePlay. And again, guys, I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early in the morning at 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. I didn't fuck it up. How about that? And so, guys, thank you so much. And we'll see you later.
See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.